Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Have you ever wondered what the famously dead would say if they could talk now? Well, I have an idea because, well, they communicate with me. And this all began in 2012 when Walt Disney came and asked me to write a book. And I said no. Yes, I said no. Well, good thing he didn't take no for an answer, and he followed up with George Harrison and Abraham Lincoln on Good Friday of 2015, and they all came and they said, now will you do the book? And I said, okay, because how could you say no to that group, right? So I did, and there followed this beautiful book of channeled messages from beautiful, famous celebrities and historical figures, whether it's Abraham Lincoln, John-Lennon, Edgar-Cayce, Cleopatra, Mother Mary, Jesus, Waylon Jennings, Davy Jones, Michael Jackson, John-Lennon, George Harrison, and so many more have come through. And these folks had everything on this planet. The things that we would all go for and call success, right? They had love and career and money and fame and fortune and power and influence and good looks and intellect like Einstein. They had everything. And you know what? Each one of them crossed over and found out that none of it mattered. Isn't that amazing? And what they did find mattered were love. And how much did they love? How much did they allow themselves to be loved? What did they learn? How much did they learn? And did they follow their authentic, true path? Or did they sell out? Things like that really, really matter. So they have channeled a whole collection of messages that in their view will really help the world by giving us a little bit of a roadmap to this thing called life. And instead of going for that, maybe we go for door number 2, because there are reasons why we're here. We're here to evolve ourselves and to have experiences, but not so much to chase too many of those things, ego-driven things. Not that you can't have them, you absolutely can, but we need them to come from a good place, from a detached, non-attached place. And so they speak about love. Paul Newman talks a lot about love. They speak about body image. Jane Mansfield does that and does a beautiful job with that. I mean, she used up a lot of her precious young life worrying about her body, and because she was a sex symbol. And so you would think she wouldn't worry about her body, but alas, she did. They talk about time. They talk about what's on the other side. I mean, what they're doing over there. There's a lot going on over there. I mean, truly a lot going on. And they share what they're up to and what is that? What's over there? And I can tell you guys, it's amazing. What's over there is amazing. And they talk about communication between us and them. So, and they talk about social justice, which is really relevant to us today. Social justice and equality and women's empowerment and youth empowerment and how we're all such powerful beings. So it's time to really rise up. And of course, perfect timing, right? So, and all of the messages are in an effort to help us lead and live better lives, more fulfilled lives while we're here in these bodies, and not have our regrets when we get over there and we look back on our life and we realize, oh crap, we missed the mark over here. So that's kind of what that's about. And I'm going to talk in the weeks and months to come a lot about their individual messages on each subject, actually, because each one is worthy of easily a video. And I'm also going to talk about the Ascension, because they're all saying this is what we're in. We're in an Ascension. Because not only are they the famously dead celebrities, but Mother Mary, Jesus, Gaia herself, Lord Shiva, the archangels, they're coming in droves right now, talking to me about the Ascension and what we're in and what this all means. What are we doing here? So I'll be talking so much about all of those subjects because it's fascinating, and I think we all need to know more about it and what we can do to get through this and to get through it really well. But the question I get asked a lot by people is, are they speaking now? Are some of these famously dead speaking now? And what are they saying if they are? So I'll just talk about George Harrison, because he came in the last couple of weeks. He came in twice. And well, there's good news and bad news. So I'm going to give you the bad news first, if you can call it bad news. It kind of is, but depends how you look at it. And then the good news. So he said to me that what's up next for humanity is weather issues, big ones, man-made ones, manipulated ones. That's what's happening. And it's kind of disconcerting to me because, like, don't we have enough going on right now? But what he said is that it's being done in an effort to break us, to bring us to our knees, to really cause us to submit. And he says, you know what, though? It's not going to work. It's going to have an opposite effect. And what's going to happen is we're going to finally come together as a human people, as community, and we're going to rise up together. And he said it's going to be like a barn building, and we're going to help each other, really. And my friend from Calgary, Canada, just sent me a video the other day, and I couldn't believe it. It looked like a tornado with hail there as well. I mean, it was just, I was like, what? And then I remembered what George said, and I thought, yeah. So watch for, crazy weather stuff, and just know that this too shall pass, and we're going to get through it, and we're going to do it well. We're going to come together, and we're going to be a unified front, okay? So that's kind of the bad news. The good news is when he came in about a week earlier than that, he came in singing at least Tom Cochrane's version of Life is a Highway. And if I could sing right now, I would sing it because it's like going through my mind right now. And he sang it again and again, and he talked about how much he loved the song. And he said, Lisa, this was the time when the riots were going on right here in LA, and they were right in the thick of it, and we were having our curfews. And he said, right now there's, people are saying shit's going down tonight. And he says, well, I'm here to tell you magic's going down. Miracles are going down. He said, right now is an amazing time to manifest for two reasons. Number one, there's a very thin veil, if anything, left. Okay, there's very little of a veil between that and this, that realm and this realm, that dimension and this one. So basically, it's manifestation heaven for most of us. And secondly, nobody's doing it. Nobody's utilizing it. Nobody's working it because they're all caught in fear of, and rightly so. There's a lot that appears very fearful. So it's easy to get caught in it. I do it all the time. And then I have to be reminded this is an illusion, Lisa. We can manifest differently if we want. And this is all cleansing and clearing. There's reasons for this all happening. And I'll share what those are in future videos. But for now, he says that because no one's manifesting, they're not on that highway. They're only over here. And they're on the fear highway, not the manifestation highway. And he says, so get on over there and watch because magic is coming. It's very easy to really tap into that miracle energy. So if there are things that you have been trying to release in yourself, and I know for myself, there are some things. I've been working on some things that I can't seem to shake. And he said that, we're going to get that divine dispensation. We're going to get those miracles. So ask, really ask and ye shall receive. And maybe there's, something you want in life, a new love or a new, career or a new path or something to be healed in a relationship or whatever. This is the time to ask because I really feel like they're working hard on the other side. Your angels, your team, your guides, everybody's working hard to bring that to you. So really do that. Just focus and get that vision board out and get all those markers out and start writing your lists and things like that and doing your manifestation work that you probably did years ago and maybe never thought of it again. Now is the time. So that was great news, and I'm going to get after it. And we'll see what comes. Maybe by the time we all connect again, all kinds of amazing things are going to be happening in your life. And hey, let me know in the comments. Let me know if anything's going, if you do some manifestations and things really show up. All right? And I'll talk more about what Spirit is saying in all its forms about this ascension, about what this is all about, this turbulence and trouble, and all this cleansing and renewal. It's a death and a rebirth. And I'll talk in detail about all that when we meet up again. But for now, get manifesting and stay blessed, stay connected, stay beautiful, and namaste to each one of you. Bye now.